It was an emotional day for the Okanagan Sun, and one that eclipsed the importance of the football game and everything else happening on the field. A day after fullback Jansen Towers lost his life in a tragic automobile accident, the Sun took to the field for the BCFC semi-final matchup against the Big Kahuna Rams. It wasn't a do-or-die game, but the players knew it was one they had to win in honor of their fallen teammate. The Rams looked to silence the hometown crowd early in the first quarter as Cam Clark airs it out looking for Colin Samples, but he can't quite find the handle. And that would lead to Derek Mann taking over for the Sun and showing them how it's done with a 46-yard strike, taking them down to the 4-yard line, and from there Mann does it himself and the Sun take a 7-0 lead. Later in the quarter, the Sun looked to the running game, and Michael Fedniak is there to evade some tackles, taking it from 23 yards out for the score, and the home team takes a 14-0 lead. The Rams look to get one back before the end of the quarter with a little trickery, as Evan Hoffman takes the handoff and tosses it up for Thomas Rayfuse, but it bounces just short. The visitors finally connect through the air. Clark finds Rayfuse, and this time he holds on for the big gain, and from there Clark finds John Teitzman to move the Rams to within 7. Later in the third quarter, Mann hooks up with Matt Sherwater for the 48-yard reception, but they would have to settle for a field goal on the drive. But on their next possession, Jeremy Bell would make sure no field goal was necessary. In fact, he wanted to make sure the offense didn't even have to step on the field as he dodges tackles and takes the punt return 58 yards for the Major, giving the Sun a 24-7 lead heading into the fourth quarter. In that quarter, the Sun continue to pressure, and it pays off as Brian McLean can't handle the punt, and it's recovered by the Sun on the 4-yard line. From there, Mann finds Mac Winesow to give the Sun a 30-7 lead. They would add one more late in the quarter, and they take the BCFC semi-final 37-7. After the game, all the focus was on Jansen Towers and the inspiration that he provided for the football club.
Jansen's character obviously wasn't the type to give up, and we made sure that our guys didn't do that either. They played right to the whistle as hard as they could, and the results will take care of themselves. I mean, at the end of the day, you realize that this is just a football game. It's really not that important. What is important is how you conduct yourselves, and they did a wonderful job of that. And I'm so proud of those guys just for being able to do that, focusing and coming out, shoulder to shoulder with each other at the beginning of the game as a team. It was amazing to see.
The Sun will now head to the island to face Nanaimo next weekend in the BCFC final. It will be the rubber match between the two teams with the season series tied at 2.
Obviously, we expect a whole lot of Andrew Harris. I don't think that's going to be a surprise. We obviously got to change some stuff and fix some stuff and be able to slow him down.
The Sun face off against the Vancouver Island Raiders Saturday at 1 p.m. in Nanaimo. For more information, log on to OkanaganSun.ca. Reporting for Shaw TV, I'm Brendan Osborne in Kelowna.